I'm here doing another video. I'm in my room. I'm just chilling. I was just on the phone with a friend of mine. Was talking about her daughter. And, you know, she had to send her away because she got expelled from school. And I'm like, man, you know, my heart goes out to her because when people have kids, and I don't have any, but I know when people have kids, they want the best for them. And they, you know, look for them to do their best and, you know, and be their best. But when they get a certain age, they put on this persona like they bad. They put on this persona like they gangster and all this shit. Then the parents can't tell them nothing because they know the fucking world. They know everything, man. You can't tell them shit. You can't tell them shit. I lived in the house with my cousins. I remember when they was teenagers. You couldn't tell them shit. They knew the fucking world. I'd be like, hey, you don't need to do this because that could happen. No, it ain't. It ain't gonna happen to me. It ain't gonna happen to me. Years later, they found out, yeah, you was right. Yeah, no, nigga, I used to be a teenager myself. I understand that a lot of parents, they didn't have a lot when they in their childhood. They didn't have a lot. A lot of them give their kids the fucking world. They give their kids the world. I mean the fucking world. These kids don't have to work for shit. You know, you getting every time you turn around, you got 2-3 pairs of shoes and you got all these outfits and stuff. You know, they feeling some type of way now. You know, like, man, we rich, we this, we that. And then when something happened and hard times hit and you're not able to give them what they want, they're going to act a fool on your ass. They do. When things change, they act a fool on your ass. I know a lot of people with children, and I see how they spoil them. I know one right now, she spoiled the hell out of her child. Well, children. But the oldest one, when she turned 13, that was the end of it. This girl was skipping school, out there having sex, smoking weed, fighting, trying to fight her own mama. And out of all that, the mama still spoiled her, got her what she want. You know, got her hair done, got her nails done. And when she, after all that, the girl gave her ass to kiss. She was only nice when she wanted something, but when she got it, it was, now you can kiss my ass again, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you. And I'm like, man, what is up with these kids? To me, I look at it as, what you got your kids looking at? What are your kids listening to when they listening to the music? You know, like, you got your babies in the car and you playing some fucking gangster music or some rap that's just too vulgar for kids to be listening to. But these kids sucking it all in. They sucking it all in like a sponge. And these kids know these rap songs better than they know academics. Seriously. They can repeat that whole goddamn rap. But you ask them to spell a simple word, they may or they may not know how to spell it. Like I said, I don't have kids. But I am aware. I've been around people with kids. I've had to take care of my cousins. I'm aware of what the kids do. And when friends of mine call me and they tell me, man, I did everything in the world for my daughter. I did everything in the world for my son. And this is what my son is doing. My son cussing me out, calling me all kind of bitches and whores, and I ain't shit. And I be like, well, where the daddy at? Oh, the daddy, you know, they over there living his life and all that. But they ain't cussing the daddy out, though. They ain't saying, daddy, you a no good piece of shit. You ain't here in my life, so I'm angry at you. They're angry at the dad, but taking it out on the mom. That shit ain't cool. I just feel bad for a lot of single mothers out there. I'm glad that I had my daddy in my life. I am, because I was not a rebellious teenager to where I'm disrespecting grown-ups. You know, I'm cussing out my mom or cussing out my great grandmother and stuff like that. I was not that type of child. I'm just glad that I had that short time, my father and daughter relationship. My dad passed away when I was 12. So, and my dad bought me a lot of things. He did. My dad bought me a lot of things, but I did not get the world. You hear me? I did not get the whole world. I did not get the latest shoes. I did not get back in my time, the Gucci, the Guess jeans and the Gucci's and the Levi's and the Adidas and the Reeboks. I didn't get all that stuff. I didn't get a brand new bike every time a bike came out. I didn't get all those game systems and stuff. It wasn't like, okay, Friday, we're going to go to the mall and you can get whatever you want. I didn't get all that. I didn't get the access of spending the night over a friend's house every weekend. I didn't get the access of going to the mall. I did go to the skate ring, but I only went with my cousins, and I only went on Saturdays until they closed it down. I didn't go every Saturday, but I went a lot of Saturdays. I didn't come up, just getting everything I want. And I'm thinking that everybody owes me. These kids think that everybody owes them something. And if you don't give them what they want, then fuck you. That's the attitude that a lot of these kids have. And they have no respect for authority. They have no respect for their parents. And they don't have any respect for themselves. I don't look at a lot of movies. I don't listen to a lot of music. Because this music is fucked up. The music is really fucked up. The music is damaging. The movies is damaging. Because when I was looking at movies, and I noticed back in the 90s, when I was out of high school, I kind of stopped all that shit. I kind of stopped listening to certain music because I was like, why are they glorifying being poor? Why are they glorifying black guys selling drugs and being a gangster and shooting up the hood and killing up people that look like them? Why are they glorifying females being thoughts and whores and having babies by different guys and on welfare and selling food stamps and wearing all this different color hair and nails and shit, looking like a damn peacock? I was wondering, why is that the norm? That, this is not how black people supposed to be. And they sold us this fucking culture that is fucking killing us. It's putting a lot of our people in prison. And it's putting a lot of our people in the graveyard at an early age. And these kids have no fear of death. They have no fear of going to jail. They have no fear of getting shot. They don't care. And I don't fool around with these kids. Because these kids are the type of kids that you piss them off or something happened, they coming after your grandparents. They coming after your mama. They're coming after your family members that doesn't have anything to do with it, don't know what's going on. They coming after the family. That's what happened with one girl. They had to move. She jumps on a girl in school. You didn't think that girl was going to come back? So that girl came back with her family, came to that girl's house, whooped the mama's ass, jumped and tore up the mama's car. Tore that girl's mama car up. They had to move to another county. So I'm like, what is wrong with these kids, man? Stop spoiling these kids. Stop giving these kids the whole goddamn world because they think they don't have to work. They don't think they have to do things to get things. They want to get things the easy way, the quick way. So they'll take it from you. They'll rob you. They'll hurt you. I don't understand the whole thing about these kids, but I'm just saying what I've seen and what people told me. And I'm sure a lot of them that spoil their kids and give them everything they want don't mean any harm. I know they don't. They just want to give them something that they didn't have. But at the end of the day, it's biting them in the ass. Because now these kids don't want to go to work. They just think, oh, mom, you got to give me that because you're my mama. No, they don't work like that. You know, if I had kids, I don't know how my kids would have been if I had any. I really don't. I probably could be saying the same thing that these parents are saying. You know, when my kids fucking up, getting expelled from school and shit, and out here fighting and listening to this crazy music. I don't know about that age, that 13. When people turn 13, they change. I had a best friend one time. We got along good, everything just great. And he was a guy. Soon as he turned 13, he fucking changed. He started hanging with the wrong crowd, started smoking dope, started listening to that crazy ass music, and just changed. And I stopped dealing with him because that's just not me. That's just not me. I'm not going to try to fit in just to have a friend. And that's what a lot of them do. They try to fit in. They want to be a gangster so bad, but a lot of these people ain't even about that damn life. People are not about that life. They really not. At the end of the day, you go out here trying to impress your buddies and shit, go shoot somebody, kill somebody, and you sitting in the detective interrogation room, you snotting and crying. Talking about, I don't want to go to prison, I don't want to go to jail, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it, I didn't think I was going to kill anybody. But it wasn't like that when you was out there trying to impress your friends. Because you shot somebody in the arm or shot somebody in the leg doesn't mean they won't die, they won't bleed out. You hit a main artery and that's it. And it's just, ignorance is, to them, is blissful. Like, it's cool to be stupid. It's cool to be ignorant. It's cool to be a jackass. And I don't get it because it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. And, you know, if I know all young kids are not doing it. All young kids are not doing that. And I'm not saying all young kids, but I'm just talking about the ones who are. Like, man, when you get older and you done did all this street stuff and you want to settle down and do right, you got all this shit stacked against you. You're not going to be able to get a good job because when they look at your background's so fucked up, they be like, oh no, this person is fucked up. I don't care about them trying to redeem themselves. No, we don't want that type of shit here at all. So, children, don't fuck your future up because you may have to become an entrepreneur. So you better know how to start a business because a lot of these places is not hiring felons and shit. And then again, things are changing and they are hiring felons. Because I know at my job, they are hiring felons and stuff, but still, not all jobs are doing that. And not everybody is meant to be a bus driver. Everybody is not, you know, driving buses is not for everybody. So, hey, stop spoiling these kids. You know, these kids born in 1998, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002. Man, come on, y'all. Y'all in y'all early 20s. Chill, bro. You out here trying to kill everybody. You don't have any regards for anybody. You know, you out here robbing fucking FedEx trucks and UPS trucks and goddamn Amazon trucks, going to the Tanger outlets, going in there taking shit, running out of the store. That shit costs money. You know, that's loss prevention. That's hurting the taxpayers. But y'all don't give a fuck about that. Then you wonder why shit going up. People sending packages to family members. People ordering things that they need, and you stealing them off the truck. That's not fair. I just seen a thing today where it was in Memphis where these people robbed a damn FedEx truck, taking all the packages off the truck. This shit done got out of hand, young folks. It really has. Stop spoiling your kids, man. For real. You have kids now, educate these babies. Teach these babies economics. Teach these babies to be financially literate. Teach them how to fucking read. Teach them how to balance a checkbook. You know what I'm saying? Teach them morals. Teach them to be respectful, to respect themselves and respect other people. Because the way these kids are going now, their future is in the jail or going straight to hell, in the cemetery. That's it. I'm out.